The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone, and I have news about the third temple. They have the cornerstone ready. They are building the stones off-site. They have a quarry, they have the stonemasons, and they know exactly what they're doing and what their plan is. Check this out. This interview is called Stones of Glory Building the Third Temple. This guy is building the stones for the Beit HaMikdash, which means the third temple. And he was a home builder, but it didn't work out for him. He said he had a vision pop down into his mind and showed him exactly how to make these blocks and how to fashion this temple. So then he started looking for masters of stone art. He found someone who lives near an ancient quarry in Samaria to supply the stones, and he found a Cohen, which is the first stonemason who was Jewish, to learn for 6 years in Europe to become a master. They measured the stones at the Kotel, which is the Western Wall Plaza, and they decided to do it in a similar style. That way it would look cohesive and it would lead credibility to the project. They said that there is a mitzvah, which means a commandment in the Torah, to build the third temple, which is interesting. It's in the Midrash, which is the rabbinical interpretation. They said, if the Mashiach will come today and say, we need to build the temple, what do we need to do? We need to make stones. You can't skip this. Mashiach will be the manager of this project I wish today. He said, how can we mass produce these stones and get this done quicker? We can use machines, but we need to create them for this size to make a perfect stone. I'm sure we will have the money for these machines when we need it. And we want Israel to make the stones for the temple. If I got all the money I needed for the stones, I would say in 2 weeks, here is all the money you need and make me the stones now. When they have the quarry, they can make it in a very short time. Haggai says, don't think the situation will change when the temple is finished. The situation is changed when you start building, when you put one stone next to the other. That is when this change happens, and it will change the whole world. And this is in Haggai 2:15-19. 1 Peter 2:4 says, as you come to him, the living stone, rejected by humans but chosen by God and precious to him, you also, like living stones, are being built into a spiritual house to be a holy priesthood, offering spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ. For in Scripture it says, see, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and precious cornerstone. The one who trusts in him will never be put to shame. Now to you who believe, this stone is precious, but to those who do not believe, the stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone, and a stone that causes people to stumble, and a rock that makes them fall. They stumble because they disobey the message, and also this is what they were destined for. Jesus said, why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do what I say? As for everyone who comes to me and hears my words and puts them into practice, I will show you what they are like. They are like a man building a house who dug down deep and laid the foundation on a rock. When the flood came, the torrent struck the house but could not shake it because it was well built. But the one who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like a man who built his house on the ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent struck the house, it collapsed, and its destruction was complete. When you don't build your foundation on the rock, you're destined for destruction. Now I'm going to show you why I think the red heifer sacrifice and not the third temple building is what is going to kick off the rapture, because of Isaiah 66 and also Isaiah 1:11-20. Whoever sacrifices a bull is like one who unalives a person, and whoever offers a lamb is like one who, and whoever makes a grain offering is like one who presents the blood of a pig. Whoever burns memorial incense is like one who worships an idol. They have chosen their own ways. They delight in their abominations. So I will choose harsh treatment for them and will bring on them what they dread. We are not destined for God's wrath, which is why I believe that this event kicks off the rapture. In Matthew 9:29, Jesus said, according to your faith, let it be done to you, which is why I also believe that only those who believe in the pre-tribulation rapture will go up in the pre-tribulation rapture. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. And don't forget to get baptized. Get right with Jesus because he's coming any day now.